Alright, my guy. Just watch what I do on the screen. Alright, I've reset this up just to show you what to do. Okay, here we go. So what I did with the loose files may not get loaded, click fix. That's all you gotta do. So now you notice I've got no mods. So if I'm gonna start downloading, I want to set two folders. One for downloads and one for staging. Staging are the folder that holds your mods that have been unzipped and are slotted inside of actual Vortex. So watch. So click on settings. Right here, interface. Don't click anything. See, like I have this unclicked, you should have it clicked. This is definitely for what you know what you're doing and you do checks and balances. I don't let my mods install until I'm done with my list. You need it to be enabled because you'll forget once and you'll get all confused when everything doesn't work. Trust me, I went through that when I first started. Vortex, you can leave it on or leave it off, it doesn't matter. I'm playing an older version, which is why I've got that yellow bar right there. Mods, see what I have here? I made this folder that's Vortex Staging. I have a folder that says Vortex Mods, the Skyrim Vortex Download, and Vortex Staging. So that's where the mods will deploy to from Vortex to use. Downloads, of course, is where it'll download to. Your default directly is going to be in your app data folders, and I'm not a big fan of that personally. You can leave it like it is if you want, but it's just easier for me because I like everything in the structure. Just how I am. This is just for modding, this folder right here. I've got all my tools in a folder. I've got each different format. That's all this is. So I like everything to be segregated, so if I have issues, I can go right to it when I have a problem. If I have a problem with a download, I know it's going to be in the download folder. If I have a problem with mod not staging, I know what a staging folder is, you know, if that makes any sense. And when you get further down the road and you watch some video and you go, oh my God, that looks awesome, and you start installing all that crap on there, you're going to need a lot of folders, and it will happen. Workarounds you don't have to worry about, and themes are if you're just playing with a game. So there are no mods here at all. There's nothing to deploy. If you notice, I do not have Skyrim script extender. So what I can do is, let's see, I'm gonna ignore what I'm doing here, right here. I'm going to pull myself out of all of these. And then I'm going to rediscover Skyrim so you can see how it's done. Which I assume you already know. See, now I've got nothing managed. So now I'm going to go to Games, Skyrim, Special Edition, Manage. Now it's, see what popped up on the right hand side? That's what you want. And it gives you the option to download. See, I still had the mod in my folder in the data directory. And there it is. So now I can download from Vortex. Or excuse me, Nexus, and we'll just grab any old one, just so you can see. Let's see. Mine will install but won't deploy. You've done this part, I assume. I would say the problems you had were compatibility issues. Now, on this page, you want auto sort be enabled. Always. Until you learn what to do. Loot has its own group rules, which are mostly effective. It has a few issues, and that's usually on the user to figure out which group to assign mods to. So that's a trial and error and learning, and don't be afraid to ask questions. That's really all I can think of. All these up here are tools. When a mod requires a tool like a framework for animation, you install it, in my opinion, in a secondary folder, which is why I have a folder full of tools. And usually you'll find directions for filling out things like the command lines, the starts in, etc., etc. That's nothing you want to guess at. You want to ask questions or follow directions that you're given. All right. I hope this